Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this session, let us learn the trigonometric values for sine, cos, tan, cosec and sec theta and cot theta for the standard angles like 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, so we shall find these values using the finger technique. This is going to be finger technique. Now let us see how to find this trigonometric values using the finger technique. Now already I have drawn my palm here, so I will note this from this is a small finger, ring finger, middle finger, showing finger and thumb finger. So from the little finger, let me start from the 0 degree. Here this happens to be 30 degree, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and thumb finger shows 90 degrees. Now for the first time, let us try to find the trigonometric values for the sine theta. Sine. Now, sine, here you need to remember this. The under root of fingers below divided by 2. So if you remember this, easily you can find the trigonometric values for all these angles. For instance, I'll take, so this tells you the 0 degree and this is 30 degree, 45 degree and so on. Now I'll fold this little finger. That means how many fingers are there below this finger? There are no fingers. Therefore sine 30 is equals to sine 0 degree is equal to, there are no fingers when I fold this little finger below this finger. Therefore 0 whole divided by 2. So this happens to be under root of 0 is 0, 0 by 2. So this happens to be 0 by 2 is 0. Similarly, I'll fold 30 degree. That means ring finger. Now you tell me sine 30. This finger indicates 30 degree. Therefore sine 30 degree is equals to the under root of fingers below. How many fingers are there below this finger? There are one finger. There is one finger only and divided by 2. So under root of 1 is 1 whole divided by 2. This happens to be 1 by 2. Similarly, sine 45. Now I'll fold sine 45 means middle finger I need to fold. How many fingers are below this finger? 1, 2. Therefore under root of 2 whole divided by, and the formula says divided by 2. Now, so this is going to be root 2 and we all know that 2 can be written as 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2, because we all know that root x into root x is x. We know this formula, radicand formulas. Yes. Now this 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Now cancelling root 2 and root 2. So here we end up with getting 1 divided by under root 2. Now finally sine, we got the answer as 1 divided by root 2. Now for sine 60 degree, what is the value? So fold the showing finger. How many fingers are below this finger? 1, 2, 3. Therefore I'll write under root of, so this is finger, root is there, below fingers how many? 1, 2, 3. So 3 I'll write as usual 2. Similarly last one, sine 90. For sine 90 I need to fold thumb finger. How many fingers are below this finger? 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore under root of 4 divided by 2. This happens to be, so under root of 4 is 2 divided by 2. After cancellation I'm going to get 1. So let us feed these values in the tabulation here, table what already what we have formed. So sine 0 degree is 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and lastly sine 90 is 1. So this is how we can find uh, trigonometric values for sine thetas, especially for standard angles. Now let us try to find the same for cos thetas. Now how to find cos theta values, trigonometric values? You can remember under root of, earlier it was fingers below, now this is going to be fingers above divided by 2. Now you tell me fingers below, how it is going to be now. So I'll fold, so this is finger above, remember. Now I'll fold the little finger. How many fingers are there above this folded finger? There are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, under root of 4 divided by 2. So, under root of 4 is 2 divided by 2, which you get 1. Similarly, this is cos 0 degree. Now, cos 30. Cos 30 degree, how much? Now, I'm going to fold the ring finger. How many fingers are above this finger? There are 3 fingers. Root 3, and as usual we are going to write 2. And for cos 45 degrees, how many fingers are above this finger? This is the folded one, therefore above 1 2. So therefore root 2 divided by, so as usual 2. So after cancellation, as I had already told you, this can be written as root 2 divided by root 2 into root 2. So root 2 1s are, root 2 1s are. So finally we get 1 divided by root 2. And for cos 60, cos 60, what is the cos 60 answer? So let us fold this one. How many fingers are above the above this finger? Folded finger 1. So under root of 1 divided by 2. So therefore root 1 is 1 divided by 2. Therefore you will get 1 by 2. Finally cos 90. Cos 90 is, so let us try to find this thumb finger. How many fingers are above this finger? 0. So 0 divided by under root of 0 divided by 2. So under root of 0 is going to be 0 divided by 2. Therefore finally answer is 0. Now let us feed this answers into the table. Here we get cos 0 degree value is 1. Cos 30 degree value is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. And cos 90 is 0. Very interestingly, you can note here. So when you get the values of sine theta, 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1, and just you reverse them. Like 1 is coming here, root 3 by 2 is coming here, 1 by 2 will be same in the same position, 1 by 2 comes here and 0 goes there. Okay, and it's very quite easy to remember. Now let us try to find cos, I mean tan theta values, trigonometric values. So for this, I need to little change this one. Actually, for sine and cos, I have used the same palm. Now We need to change the direction of the naming of the angle. Now, here I am going to write it as 0, 30 degree. Earlier I have written from here. Now I am going to reverse this, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Now, yes, let us write this now. For tan, answer is very simple. Under root of fingers above divided by under root of fingers below. Okay, under root of fingers above divided by under root of fingers below. Now, so I'm going to start from the 0. Yes, so for tan 0, tan 0 degree, so I'm going to fold this. How many fingers are above this finger? There are 0. How many fingers are below this finger? There are 4. Therefore, root 0 is 0, root 4 is 2. So finally answer is 0. Now, tan 30 degree. Tell me, I'm going to fold this one. How many fingers are above this finger? So we need to put root for both the numerator and denominator. How many fingers are below? Root 3. Now this is going to be root 1 is 1, root 3. Therefore, tan 30 is always going to be 1 divided by root 3. Similarly, 45 degree. How many fingers are 45 degree? How many fingers are above? There are 2 fingers. How many fingers are below? Below, there are 2 fingers. Therefore, after cancellation, you will get 1. Therefore, tan 45 is 1. For tan 60, let us see. Tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree. How many fingers are above this? So root I need to put. There are 3 fingers. How many fingers are below this finger? 1 finger. So finally, root 3 by root 1 is 1. Therefore, root 3 will be the answer. Tan 90 degree. Tan 90 degree how much? To tan 90 I am going to fold the little finger. Fold the little finger. Now, how many fingers are above? So under root of 4. How many fingers are below? There are no fingers. Under root of 0. So now under root of 4 is how much? 2 divided by 0 is 1. Now how to find 2 divided by 0 is always what we have already discussed. This is not defined. Something which is not defined. Let us feed these values in the table. So tan 0 is 0. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. And tan 90 is not defined. Yes. Now, very interestingly, we have left with the 3 more trigonometric values. For this trigonometric values, we need not to go for this finger technique. We already know that the inverse of sine is cosec theta. Remember, sine theta is nothing but under 1 divided by cosec theta. And tan theta is nothing but 1 divided by cot theta. Similarly, cos theta is nothing but 1 divided by secant theta. That means here sine is a reciprocal of cos. Cos is a reciprocal of sec and tan is a reciprocal of cot. That means you need to reverse this values and put here. So sine is reciprocal of cosec theta. So you know that 0 is nothing but 0 divided by 1. When you take reciprocal, multiplicative inverse, so it's going to be 1 divided by 0. Here it is not defined. Why it is called not defined? Because see, what is the difference between 1 divided by 0 divided by 1 and 1 divided by 0? So what is the meaning of this? There is one banana and I have eaten 0. That means how much, what part of the banana you have eaten? So I have not eaten anything. That's going to be 0. Here there are 0 banana and I have eaten 1. So this is totally something which is highly impossible. Therefore we cannot define it. Not defined. Therefore here when you reverse this, it's going to be nd. So when you reverse this 1 by 2, 1 by 2 take a reciprocal. Take a reciprocal. So how much? You need to reverse this 2. And this is root 3 by, root 2. This is going to be 2 divided by root 3. And this is 1. Similarly, 1, 2 divided by root 3, root 2, 2, and 0 when you take a reciprocal of that one, it's going to be not defined. Finally, 0, not defined, root 3, 1, 1 divided by root 3, and the reciprocal of not defined. Reciprocal of not defined, maybe 3 by 0 is a not defined one, anything it may be. So when you take a reciprocal, this is going to be 0 by 3. So whose answer is 0. So this is how we can find the trigonometric values using the finger technique without actually remembering them. So if you remember these, using the finger technique, if you are able to generate these trigonometric values for sine, cos and tan, easily we can take the reciprocal of them, multiplicative inverse, you can reverse them, numerator as denominator and denominator as numerator. Then you end up with getting remaining uh, 3 trigonometric values also for cosec, sec and cot. So finally, let us recapitulate. I'll just summarize the content with respect of this one. So to find the sine trigonometric values, what you need to do is under root of figures below divided by 2. For cos, fingers above whole divided by 2. For tan is going to be under root of fingers above divided by finger under root of fingers below. If you follow these finger techniques, easily you can generate these values. Once you generate these values are very easy. Okay, I hope you understood this finger technique, how to generate trigonometric values. Thank you so much.